Hey!
Ice Age TV.
And what are we doing today?
Putting the Van Hines straight pipes on the motorcycle.
Well, I don't know about that, but we're going to evaluate. But hey, everybody, it's Ice Age TV.
You're so
Welcome.
funny.
We have a bunch of new things right here.
Today, if you didn't tell me.
Well, here's the thing. We just got a bunch of stuff in. I got a nice...
Make sure you don't get your address on there.
Okay, good idea. So, don't think we do, but whatever. So here's the thing. Just got a bunch of parts in. I got my new windshield for my Harley Street Glide. Got my tea bag for my windshield for my Harley. I got, what's this right here? Okay, that's what that is. Okay, we have pegs, highway pegs. The highway peg mounts. That is the air deflectors for your air conditioning. We got the performance muffler slip-on mufflers for the Street Glide. We have pegs for the Street Bob. The Vance and Hines performance.
It's just Vance Hines. It's not Vance and Hines.
So the Vance and Hines.
It's not Vance and Hines.
Vance and Hines. Okay, so we got the Vance and Hines performance exhausts that I don't know if we'll get to that tonight. That's a project, maybe. We'll see how it goes. But first thing we got to do, we got to make some racket. Okay, that's the first thing we got to do. So we got to get the Bronco out of here. Can't think straight, can I?
Get your mind on the road.
Here we go. Here's the exhaust note. Pulled out of here. Hope it doesn't rain on my nice clean Bronco, but we'll find out here, right? So that's the first thing. All right, now let's listen to the Dodge. What's going on here? So the kid's in the car. This doesn't end. It doesn't end what my kid does. Gets in the car, right? Alright, not too shabby, right? She should have just moved it up for me, but here she is. Here's the kid. Alright, you're in character. I'm trying to start the car, you get in the car, but whatever.
Okay, I've never been in it.
You've never been in this car?
Not like driving wise.
That's right. We got this thing last Tuesday. We left for Tennessee.
Wednesday.
No, we got this last Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't even driven it besides up the street and back.
So why don't you ever go out?
It's been raining every day and I've been too busy. All right. All right. So now... what's your strategy here? Well, I thought our, let's pull the, let's look here at the exhaust here. So what we could do, that's what we'll do here. What we'll do, let's do this first. Let's get our workstation set up. So let's get this table over here set up. Maybe.
What table?
I don't know. Hold on. The kid's excited. She's like, yeah, Dad, this is going to be loud and powerful. But it's a project, and I don't know if I'm up for that tonight. I just got to look at how this is all, you know, it's really tight back in there. This is where you got to have patience and energy. You got a lot going on here, so I don't know. I mean, tonight, to me, I just don't know if I'm up for this. I'm up for simple things, but I don't know if I'm up for that tonight. Because it's going to be a lot of work. So I think what I'd rather do is the simple stuff on the Street Glide. What do you think of that idea? And we could put your bag on your bike.
I know. I already thought of it.
See, there's sensors. There's a lot to this. So I'm gonna have to.
Dad,
what I'm gonna do is.
You are judging me by my face. I never said that's. I don't feel like it.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the instructions. I'm gonna watch a video. I'm gonna kind of get an idea of what's involved in this, before I get it too far into it, just so you're prepared and you kind of know what to do. That's what I'm thinking.
What are you doing?
You want to hear it? I'm going to start it up.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you want to start it up?
Whatever floats your pickle.
No, it doesn't matter to me. It's about you. I'm going to wipe it down.
I would like to.
Let's do that. All right, ready to bring it back? Yeah, bring her out here. So I'm thinking is your kickstand up? So I say you bring it all the way back here. So I just go as far back as you can. There you go. And that way,
Stop.
keep on going, keep on going. You don't have to pull my bike out.
I know. Oh, okay. You're pulling yours all the way out?
Well, I need to.
Where do you want it, Dad? On the concrete?
That's good right there. That's good, good, good. Because you're going to wipe her down and clean her up. You know what I mean?
I would actually really like you to move the car so where I could give it a bath.
You really want to? You don't want to just wipe it down with wax and all? It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I just don't know why you want to do that. But we can. I mean, I don't think you need to do that.
Okay, then we'll do.
I think if you take that spray stuff.
I know what you're talking about. The blue.
Yeah.
Hey, boo. Give me kissy.
All right. So over here to the Street Glide. Let's see what goes on here. All right. Let's see how she's looking. Tank's in good shape. See, that stuff just kind of dries and cools off. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Have to get a nice cover for this, won't we?
Sorry, I'm not aware of what you're referring to.
All right, so now what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to take off the front windshield.
A cover?
Cover for the bike so it doesn't get all dirty and dusty. We have covers over here. It'll be fine. All right, so first thing we're going to do is take this off. The Torx. So let me get that going. Wow, I was so lucked out. You know, Harley Davidson used to give you a toolkit for your motorcycle. And that's gone away. You know, they cut corners everywhere. And in fact, I don't even see an owner's manual in this I mean, where's like the owner's manual? I mean, it's just so sad where we are and cutting costs and everything. So here's the good news. This has the Torx, you know, adjustable, has different size Torx in this little set because I can't find the right size. Because I need that to do this right here, to take off the windshield. See that, how easy it is? And, you know, if you don't have the right size, you end up stripping it out and all the black disappears. Now, it's so interesting, these Harleys. It's infinite on customization because on the higher end back in the day, there would be like a black trim piece right here, which you can buy that. Surprised I didn't think of that when I ordered my stuff. So there's a trim piece that they don't give you. This used to be a push button open and close. So they've taken that away. So you cut the corner on that. And then you have like fairing vents here to direct the air away from you or into you. That's not there. You know, you just go through a list. They downsized the crash bar. I mean, the crash bar looks good, but they actually made it smaller. There is no crash bar back here, so I need to buy that.
There never is.
Because if you lay the bike down, your whole, you know, side bag is ruined. So I need that. And let's see what else they kind of take out away from you. You know, for the most part, I think that's kind of it. They give you a docking station. I don't remember that. And then you have to buy a backrest for this if you want to have your own little backrest or change out the seat. So it's just infinite on you making this bike unique to you. And what's really interesting is these handlebars. I mean, if you're kind of the ape hanger guy, you're going to take these things out and you're going to put the high ape hangers where they're up like 6 to 8 inches. But got to be careful because states can get you on that and whatever the laws are. So, and then these mirrors, this is a love-hate. It's built into the Batwing versus you can get the capability to put them on your handlebars. But the way these handlebars are, I don't really know where you'd put them. Look, it's already cluttered up. So these shorter handlebars. That's what I talk about. On the Indian motorcycle, these handlebars are wider. You know, the seat area is longer. The wheelbase is longer. So there's just a lot of things that until you own these different motorcycles, you just don't know this stuff. You know, and it's all about how much money you spend, how much material. It all adds up. I mean, there's just a total like dead area here. Look at that. I mean, it's just like a whole, you would think they'd have, you know, I'm sure you can do something, but, you know, it's just kind of all the aesthetics, if you know what I mean. You know, it's incredible, too. Indians come a long way. And I got to thinking about that the other day after I talked about the Harley or the Indian being more, you know, detailed and the quality. And I tell you what, I don't anymore. Indian is right there. Indian's product, in my eyes, is every bit of this. Every bit of it, if not kind of better now. I mean, I'm not so sure you can say that the Harley has better attention to detail and things don't look a little, you know, cheap. You know, here, the plastic, you know, so plastic. So, I mean, I don't know. I kind of think you got to be kind of careful on that. And, you know, no lower for headlights. You can put lower headlights in, fog lights. This does have the LED light, but it doesn't have the LED side marker lamps. So it's not, you know, the Indians have LED lighting. This is all the old analog, you know, bulbs. So I'd be careful anymore if anybody's out there going, oh, the Indian doesn't look as quality built. No, that's not true anymore. Indian's definitely right up there with these guys. And then on the Indian product, the valve stems have a 90-degree valve stem. And I'm trying to find this one in here to show you. Which it figures that it's not right here in front of anybody, or is it? Is it right here? Here? Nope. So the valve stem is kind of challenging. Here it is, see here? Well, the Indians have a 90-degree. So when you go to put your air inflator, you can get to it. This is kind of challenging. You know, why isn't Harley adapted to that? I have no idea. Just little things, if you know what I mean. And when some people be like, oh, you're criticizing the bike. No. I'm sharing with you as an individual. If you're shopping motorcycles, you'd be wise to watch my channel because I have both brands and I can show you the differences of the products. But I know a lot of Harley guys out there be like, yeah, I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Who cares? I mean, I don't care if you don't want to hear it. The reality is there's differences from Indian to Harley, and anymore, you're kidding yourself if you think Indian isn't bringing a really good product to market.
Why is that so big?
What's so big?
The
tires. The tires.
This is huge.
See the kid? Yeah, look at the tires. This thing is badass.
Wow, I mean, that's huge.
So I was telling you, this car sits lower to the ground. See the Scat Pack that we had. See the Hellcat? The suspension, the car sits lower. I mean, it's just a really aggressive, to me, really good look. All right, back to Harley. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put a new windshield on, which I got because I don't like the wind on my face. That's for me. Why? You know, oh, here's another thing. The Indian product has an adjustable because the bugs and debris fly up into your glasses and your face. You know, people forget that things, look at all the stuff hitting this front windshield. There's a lot going on. You're going down the road. I mean, more protection you have is better. That's my attitude. But here's the thing. The Indian product has a little switch here with an adjustable windscreen that goes up and down. So that you have air in your face or you don't have air in your face. Really nice feature. Harley Davidson, I think, truly is like, nope, we're not going to play the Indian game. We're not going to follow what they're doing because we're not going to do it. We're going to continue to build. We will build, and we're not going to get caught up in the Indian product. Another thing about the Indian has feet on the bottom of this saddlebag. So when you take this saddlebag off, you can set on the ground. It sits upright. This doesn't have that. You have to go find a nice cloth or a big towel to put these down so you don't scratch up the saddlebags. Let's see here about, I think they fixed this years ago.
What's the point of the video? Are we just critiquing the bike or?
I'm just doing a run over the motorcycle to give people information to learn how to shop bikes and weigh your options. So this bike here, even though this is a $35,000 motorcycle, it doesn't have electronic locks. So this motorcycle is $34,999, an Indian product at this price level is going to have your electronic windshield, your ride command. You're going to have locking remote key fob to lock this, lock your gas tank. I mean, there's just lots of things that the Indian product has to offer, and it's only information, you know. And for me, fortunately, I have the lifestyle to be able to own these things and be able to share the different experiences so that you as an individual can say, hey, I don't want to be buying bike after bike, so I'd rather just make the right decision the first time. And like anything, Indians had a lot of challenges. Indians had a lot of problems. And they've worked through those, but there's some bad stories. But I'm sure you'll hear some bad stories on the motorcycle side for Harley. You know, motorcycle stories on Harley side as well. And crazy, 114 motor, 114 motor, 640-pound bike, 850-pound bike. So 240-pound difference in weight. And so what do you think that thing's going to do? It's going to pull wheelies on you. All right, on to the, oh yeah, another thing is, I'm definitely get like a heel shifter. See here, here's your shifter toe, and then you can put a heel shifter on, so that you can use your real heel, which that'll be cool. You know, and once again, I love Harley. Why, if I didn't like Harley, then why would I have bought it? So this isn't me saying I don't like Harley Davidson. I'm just sharing with you the differences of the motorcycles, and I think for the bang for the buck and the money wise, I think Indian has more to offer. You know, I know they have more to offer. But the whole Harley following, the whole Harley infrastructure is really a really cool thing. It's just a camaraderie and the dealership, so it's a really cool thing. All right, let's get back to putting the windshield on. So I'm going to put the windshield on. Then the next question is, I got a tea bag. I'll show you that in a second. All right, so changing out the windshield is really simple. These are just have long screws that go into the fairing. And y'all be doing this over again, so I'll probably order myself a nice black trim. So these things are really loose and easy. So once again, you just take these out, and then this windshield just slides out. Kids, clean the bike. What's going on? It's really short. Here, this kind of concerns me. Once I start adding the tea bag, I don't think these screws will be long enough. Now, just real simple. This just pulls out of here. If you look here, I got to kind of pull this forward. To pop, I don't need two hands, but it just slides out. All right, this just slides out. That's all it does. All right, so let's get the other one. The other one is taller. This is actually a 9-inch, I believe, screen. So see here, so let's just kind of line it up here. Make sure that this is kind of lining up, which it looks like it is. Let me take off the cellophane wrap here. All right, so I got her set in there, you know, but this thing seems, I think we're okay. Seems a little flexed out a little bit, but so now on my side here, see here, so you get a lot more protection, but I don't want it to be too tall, otherwise this gets a little in your face and you can't see through it, so that'll be debatable. I'll check that out. So let's now take the longest screw. I take your longest screw here and start this first. That way it just kind of secures it. You see what I'm saying here? Okay. You can just hand tighten it like I'm doing. Now these shorties are my concern. I think these are going to be challenging. But here's the next thing I got going on. I got a tea bag over there, and I don't know if that's going to work. I may have made a mistake on ordering this. This may not work with this windshield. So this may be an error on my part. Because this has to slip down in front of the windshield here. And I can already tell right now that no way. This has to be like a big, I don't know. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm going to have to play with that. All right. Kind of debatable because this really needs to be more of a flat. This needs to be more flat. Yeah, I know. The kid's making a really good point. I agree with her. I need to get on this bike. And I don't... Oh, this could be a problem. No. Nah. Nope.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, she's making a really good point here on kind of seeing where you're going through this thing here. And I can't deny that what she's saying is kind of valid to a degree. Need to be propped up a little bit more, yes. Let's check this out. All right, so now, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not really seeing much difference what I'm seeing. I mean, it's not like you're looking down there. You know, sitting back here, you're pretty much looking over the windshield to where you're going. So I can't really say honestly that you're going to see much better. So I think it's okay. All right, there we go. So we got the windshield on. Tea bag is on. And let's see how she looks here. Not too shabby. What's pretty cool is you can put like your fast toll. You can put your responder in here. So you go through tolls. Put your, you know, you can put your cell phone up here if you had to.
I have to ask you to not put in that last clip.
What clip? Here we go. Here we go. Look, let's turn the video on. The key gets in my face. Turn off the video, Dad. Turn off the video, Dad. There's something very important I tell you.
No, I'm serious.
Yes. It's very important.
I'm
Dad.
serious.
Her name is Sirius.
Turn it off.
Really? What happened? Did you do a stinker? Did you fart while I was doing something? Huh? Did you pick your butt? Or did you pick your butt while I was videoing?
I have to tell you something.
She kissed the dog in the last video. You'll see I'm not lying. Yeah. Kissed the doggy's lips. Where's your doggy lips been, huh? Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh my
I
gosh.
did not kiss his lips. You are weird for saying that.
How's your bike look? Let's go check out.
Maybe if you quit talking about the dog, you can get somewhere.
Go check out. She's been cleaning the Harley. She even cleaned up the seat with some grease or oil.
No,
so she
it's
flies.
leather cleaner.
So it go right flying
It's
off.
leather cleaner.
Let me see this. Oh my goodness.
It's leather
You're gonna be slipping,
cleaner.
sliding around that thing.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Literally, you're not. No, you're not.
Okay.
You're
That's
not.
good. Okay. I seem like you missed a spot here. Did you? Did you do the rims?
I know, yes.
You did the rims.
Yeah, Dad.
You do the crash bars.
Yeah, Dad.
Your mirrors are dirty.
No, wait, not.
You didn't clean the mirrors.
Yeah, I did.
Really? Clean the headlight?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And clean the air filter?
Yeah, I did.
Wow. Okay. It's good. For sure it looks good.
You always got to critique. That's your fine cut cleaner towel.
There's my towels right there.
I don't
The new
want to
ones.
waste them.
Okay. All right. So now we're making progress. So now, what's the next project, right? What are we doing next? Put that. Nobody ever use it ever again.
Throw it in the trash.
No, maybe that. But all right. So that's looking good. It's like close to 8 o'clock. Whatever projects we're gonna do, dog. Right. All right. Now let's do the highway pegs. How about that idea? Got some nice stickers over here. Oh, you know what we have to do? Here we go. We're going to do the fairing. We'll do the fairing thing. Let me do that. That's what I'm going to do. Watch this here. Here's the fairing stuff. China. China City. What's not made in China? Maybe you. So yeah, so I've done this before. These things are either pretty good or pretty bad. All these, the air conditioning vents. Okay. So this is what we got here. Take that out. There you go. So see here, this one goes on the side of your bike. So see here. So this mounts on this little area here. Probably have it backwards. You'll have to look at the little thingamajigger to figure it out. But this is your called the air conditioning vents. Let me show you. Start over. The kid's really excited about her sparkly Harley Davidson sticker. I told her you need to put an Ice Age TV sticker right there. All right, now you can never have enough light. These little lights, I got these at Costco. I'm still sitting here being like stupid trying to figure this damn thing out. So let's see here. That should be going to the front. Should be going to the front like that. It should be, you know, duh. All right, I figured it out. So this goes, got little rubber plugs. We're gonna unplug these, and then this goes like this right here. Okay, so it looks like that. See that? It's pretty cool. Pretty incredible.
Hey, Dad,
So the Harley Davidson.
have you seen Prancer's new haircut?
Nope. So it's pretty incredible. You know, the Harley Davidson windshield I got for 40. Well, I got the knockoff China, $40. Harley dealer, 180. T-bag, like $40. Harley, probably 150. Side vent things here, they're like $20. I think these are like $20. Guarantee Harley, 80, 100 bucks. I mean, so, you know, I could probably even shop the pegs, but I didn't. I supported my local Harley dealer, so not local, but out of state. So anyways, so a lot of ways you can kind of cut your costs, but at the same time, I don't know, you know, just this stuff holds up and cool. So we shall see. All right, time to install the air conditioning vents. What we're gonna do first is we gotta take all these little plugs out. Here's a little plug in here. You gotta pop those out. All right, so now I'm just taking my little pick. I got a pick right here. I just pick this out. Try not to hit the paint. Plugs just pull out. Just plastic plugs, sealers, fillers.
Okay, so when I walked up to Boo Boo, he walks up to me wanting scratches. Boo Boo.
Don't you wish you were Scouty Boy? Who here wishes they were Scouty Boy? Kisses on the face, scratch your body.
So cute. Dad, are you looking?
Yep. All right, now what we do is you just start each little Allen screw here. It's an American Allen screw, believe it or not. Hard to believe. I think it came from China, right? So a little tight. You know what I mean? Okay, so get that one started. If you do installation things, never tighten anything down. Just get it ready. All right, we're making headway here. These Allens all tightened up. And see here, so this is a look right here. It's a big difference. You'd be amazed how much air that puts on you. You direct the air into your face on the bike. It's really nice. It's a little better quality than last set. I bought some of these like in 2019, and boy, it just like junk. All right, there it is, right there. How about that, huh? See that? You believe it or not, that's a big difference on a hot day, getting air into your face. Let's go to the next side. All right,
Dad?
we got it.
Dad?
Yep,
I'm
look at that. Checking that out.
I'm gonna go get something to eat really quick from the house,
Okay,
but I'll be right back.
alrighty. So now, take this here, turn it in. Got a little blemish there in that. So, yeah, so there it is. There's your front air conditioning vents. As you go down the road, open them up. So there you go. Now, you've got to do the highway pegs. But, you know, here's my exhaust. Ugh. Why am I not doing that? That'll be another, like, maybe tomorrow night. All right, you know, this is definitely nice stuff. Really does a good job on that. It's not cheap. So, do we have a left and right here? Do we know? I don't think so. I think it's universal. I don't know how you make this all work right here. So, kind of guessing probably goes like that, I would think. Do a little research here on how it's showing it. It may actually go a little different from that. All right, so what you do here is you mount this where your Allen screw is out towards the front, because you're gonna have your highway peg coming off of here like this. Let me see if I can get a little better. You're gonna have your highway peg coming off the bike here so that you can see here proportional. All right, so this angles out, and then you have your Allen screw in the outside, so you can tighten it down, and then you put your foot peg here, and you can adjust this, a little bit out or back or whatever. You can see a little better there for you. And the dog too, right? All right, now it's the highway peg. Actually, what I did on my bike is I matched the rest of the bike. See the foot peg design? See the foot peg design? So some people get the really fancy ones, but they can get very expensive. See the whole theme? We're keeping the whole theme of the bike with the same highway peg, because otherwise, to me, it looks tacky. And you can change out all your pegs if you want to get fancy dancy. But like I say, man, I mean, this stuff ain't cheap. How much is this stuff? Look here. I don't even know where the price is. Yeah, well, it ain't cheap. Yeah, I'm sure things are 120 bucks. No, they're 180 bucks. See, so here's the thing. Trust me, I've been down this road. If you want to match up funky looking pegs in your bike, you'll spend $500 on foot pegs and brake pad and floorboards. It'd be $1,000. You change out the floorboard theme, brake pedal theme, brake pedal passenger. Yeah, you'll spend over $1,000 easily. No thanks. Now the real deal, the highway pegs. Some of these pegs are spring loaded. I think that was my Honda. So let's see here. This is gonna go like this. Yeah, I think this thing's got a trick to it. I'll have to read about that, because say it stays up or down. Let me investigate that. All right, got the one side done, and you're definitely. I think I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher. But this is, this is how it looks. And I'll show you in the next segment how to do this correctly. It is a little tricky. You got to pay attention to the instructions. So follow me along on that, and I'll help you out. All right. So first thing you want to do is look at this assembly, and to make sense about it, think about this. The foot peg's coming off of this and has to go up and down. So this has to be on the outside of the bike, and you got your torque to adjust your settings on how this is going to fit on that bar, and you want to be able to get to that exterior wise, not interior wise. So the first thing we do here is take apart this here. Okay, and a nice rubber mat. Show you how to do that. All right, you can get a stool. That's to your advantage. Get all your parts laid out. Okay, and tools. Allens. Sorry, this has come apart right here, as you can see. Alright, so this here wraps around the frame. Okay, you wrap it around the frame just like that. Alright, so I just got this around the frame with the bolt. Make sure you get your nice Allens. Take a 5/16. And so now we're going to put our actual peg, or our, when you put in your you take this through here. This goes up and down for your highway footrest there. So if you think about it, you want the flat part on the bottom. And this rotates up to keep it off the ground. Okay, and there's a little like spring-loaded assembly here that makes it tight. So let's take this bolt out. Alright, now as you take this bolt out, don't lose this little spring. Okay? So now what you're going to do, you have to slide that in. You're going to slide this assembly in, and you pull that bolt back, and don't let that little washer fall out. See that? That washer spring loads it. So this thing's a little harder to move up and down. Okay, so it stays up in the upright position when it's You don't want it to be dragging down. Alright, so the tighter you make that bolt, this gets tighter from that washer in there that's spring loaded. Now we have a set screw to put in here as well. It's kind of, I don't really know what that's all about. I guess that's your foot peg goes so far. I mean, interesting on what they did with that. Just a little itty bitty thing, which you'll lose that if you're not paying attention. Yeah, you know, once again, I don't know what the whole purpose of this little set screw is, because once it goes all the way in there, you know, I don't know if it's just to hold this thing up higher in the air or something. I don't know. See, if you go too far, it doesn't go all the way up. So I just don't know about that. I'm not the most knowledgeable in that, so it's kind of peculiar, weird. Alright, now it's time for the footrest. So you put the foot peg on here, okay, and put it up there so you don't fall off. Put your screw down there, okay. Probably need to two-hand it. Alright, same thing. As you tighten this down, it tightens down the position of how you want this. So next thing now is you need to get on the bike. It really helps to have somebody else with you to start figuring out how you want this angled, or how high up, or down. If I had a chalk, that would be awesome, because you can just kind of do it on your own. But you just kind of start feeling it out before you tighten this down really tight. Alright, now you start kind of getting a feel for what's going on here. And so if you look here, you can kind of look on the left side, right side. So you can already see the left side is higher. So you probably want that a little higher. But this is what I could tell you earlier. They changed out the crash bars in these bikes, because this crash bar used to go further up. So it gave you a little more room to go higher up. With this type of crash bar, you really don't have a lot of options here. I mean, you're really limited on how you're going to do this. So, kind of interesting. For a tall guy, I have long legs. For a tall guy, he's going to be like, these crash bars do me a disservice. Even the point, if you want to buy lowers for this, I did that in my other street glide, this crash bar won't work. You have to buy a different crash bar. So, now it's all about kind of getting a feel for, if you're out in the highway, how you're kind of getting this to suit your needs. You can already tell left side's pretty cool. I like that. Right side's too low, so we're going to raise that up. I just raised it up, and something I kind of forgot about, these will pull up as well. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So you can get a little bit more of that further distance away. So see how it is right now? I'm going to raise this up. Well, nope, that doesn't work. It's that idea I just had, because you can't get the foot peg to go any further down than it is. So you got to turn it back down, like I have it over here. And that's about right for me. So that idea doesn't work. Alright, now I think I pretty much have it. I'm pretty content. Let's get in the bike and let's see how she looks. Alright. Show that there. It's still a little high. I don't like that. Because I'm not liking that look. It's kind of high like that. What's that all about, right? So, well, yeah, I can see what's going on here. I gotta lower that down. Interesting. Yes, that foot peg on the left is higher than on the right. So that's what's going on. Yeah, attention to detail. So now you gotta, something you don't think about is when shifting, is this getting your way? So now that's pretty good. I like it. The right one, I think it has to come down a little bit. It actually needs to go up a little bit, then adjust that down a little bit. All right, I think I got it. You know, the great news is you can adjust these so that they kind of suit your exact way you like on the bike. That's the great news. So I think I'm going to call it a wrap up on the highway pegs, as the dogs always bark, as you know. And here's another project for you watching the how-to videos and listen to my dogs bark. It's the dog barking videos, right? So getting late, 9 o'clock. Dog's about driving nuts, but I like it. Black theme. So tomorrow, if things work out, it's going to be the exhaust night, which that's what I'm really be curious about. The amount of money I spent on those Reinhardts, do they do me any favors, or is it like blah, and you have to do the hell head pipe? I need to dig up my old 2017 Harley Davidson CVO Limited, where I did a whole head pipe, Vance and Hines tuner kit. So I did the whole thing. I took it apart and put a whole head, you know, all new, eliminated the Cadillac converter. You know, it makes it all not legal, makes it where it's not warranty. And I tell you what, I regretted that because that damn thing would run rich and you could smell the fumes. I took it to the Harley dealer, they tried to map it, and they were even like, you know, this really isn't what we're supposed to be doing because you've modified your bike. But I'm good friends with the Harley dealer. So they tried to tune it because I had the Vance and Hines tuner, and I just couldn't scout. Stop it. Jeez, just doesn't end, does it? How do you like my videos? All right, dogs, kid, everything. But anyways, so it'll be interesting to see that the Reinhardt really gives this thing a nice throaty exhaust. And I need to dig up that CVO exhaust. I had my old YouTube channel, which wasn't much of anything. So that was back in 2017. All right, thanks again for watching Ice Age TV, Harley accessory day of what we accomplished. The highway pegs, the T-bag, the windshield, the windscreen vents, air conditioning, and I'm going to put some crash bars on the back of this. So just follow me along as I change out the Harley Davidson Street Glide Special, that is. Thanks for watching, and God bless, and have a safe night.